of my heart, I can't say no. It's ripping me apart.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Trip right here, and today I'm gonna be doing a little video about this series of incidents that keeps happening at my school. I think it's kind of funny. I think you guys might enjoy. It's definitely awesome for our school, but well, for the kids at least. But the teachers, the staff, all of them, they're miserable. So I want to say like a month ago, a fire alarm went off because my friend Grady's chemistry class kind of started a little issue, and the whole entire room got fogged out, or like smoked out, I guess. And he said it was like black smoke everywhere, and you couldn't barely see in front of you. And our whole school got evacuated just for safety precautions, and we were out there for like 45 minutes to an hour till they got it all fixed. And then that was that for that day, but it gets a little bit. After that all happened, I want to say the next day, I'm not exactly 100% sure on the days here because it's happened so much now, it's too much to like remember. The fire alarm in the past month has gone off at least like 6-7 times, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be talking about today. So some kids came up with the smart idea to pull the fire alarm, or at least somehow set it off. I'm not exactly sure on how they did that, because there's been several like fingers pointed, I guess you could say, and there's not enough like proof, I guess, or at least maybe the person has been found, or the people, certain ones have been found, but it wasn't until recently that somebody actually got caught, and there's some issues going on. Anyways, so for the past like month, as I was saying, the fire alarm kept going on and off, on and off, on and off, and there were days that we got to go home early from school because it wouldn't go off. Like there was once where it went off at like lunchtime, and it went off. We all went out to the track where we all of the kids go to their like, I don't know what period class, it always changes, but let's just say it was the third period class, and like the third period class teacher is like waiting to check if everyone comes out. So that happens, and then the fire alarm stops, and we go back to lunch, but it's just about 6th period now, and we get to 6th period, and 5 minutes into the period it goes off again, but it only goes off for about 3 minutes. So all the teachers kept us inside because they wanted to see if it was actually legit, and it wasn't, but that's what they thought. It went off again, like after that little 3-minute burst, it went off like, I want to say a couple, like 30 seconds later after it had stopped. And we all went back out of the track, so this is like pissing the teachers off because they have their lectures to teach. And keep in mind, 6th period is my last class, so they've already taught this lecture to all the other periods, and then there's now the 6th period class that's behind. So it's obviously pissing the teachers off, and it was just so great. So we're outside now on the track, and the principal comes out, and he just announces, he's like, I guess he gave up. He's just like, all right, guys, you guys are excused today. You guys can all go home. I swear to you, guys, legit, the principal told us that we were all allowed to go home. There's like probably like 1,000 kids on the field because 6th period, you have to take if you don't do a sport, which I'm not in right now. I didn't really feel like doing it. Just, YouTube's more my thing, not doing sports, even though I'm athletic and all, but I just find being on the internet more, how should I say this? I find being on the internet more productive, I guess, because there's so many kids that play sports to get scholarships and then never get that. And with the internet, at least I'm learning. Like a lot of you guys might know, I've had the server in the past, and I made chunks of money when I was in like 8th grade, and then I did it again this year. So I'm learning business skills, and I'm making money. So it's definitely a productive thing for me to be doing. However, the parents never see that, but that's maybe a story for another. The principal then thinks that that's the last time it's going to happen because that one was just so excessive. Okay, it happened several times that day. I mean, of course they were within minutes of each other, but it was just excessive. And I would imagine they all thought, okay, that's the last one. And keep in mind, it does cost money to send the fire department out, because I'm almost positive the fire department has to come out to check what's going on, just by law, unless maybe the principal can call the fire department, cancel it and tell them it's not real. maybe there's something for our school now that they know. It probably not real because it keeps going. But this brings us to a more recent event, which was on Wednesday. On Wednesday, okay, I have a vocab quiz that is pretty hard because it's like, obviously vocab quizzes aren't hard, but this chemistry definitions that I had to do were like really long, and sometimes on the chemistry quizzes the definitions aren't the same than the ones he told us to study, so these ones can be a little challenging. And I'm stressed out just because I don't want to take this chem quiz, and I just want more days to study. So I guess that's enough to tell you guys what happens. So I get to my 4th period class, my chemistry class, and I'm opening up my laptop because we had like 10 minutes to study in the beginning of the class, and so by the time the 10 minutes was over, everybody's opening up their laptops to take the online quiz. And I swear to you, in the motion of me pulling up my laptop's like lid, all of our faces, you know, light up with joy because we just hear the fire alarm going off again. But this time there's proof on who did it, and they're just, I'll tell you guys right now. This is a graduate, okay? I don't know, I'm almost positive it was from Foothill, I'm not sure, but this is a graduate, okay? Keep in mind, he does not go to our school if you don't know what a graduate is. This guy is completely graduated from high school, if not college, and he is back to show high school what's up. This man, I swear to you guys, this is all real. It sounds like it's not, but this guy literally comes to our school, hops the fence, pulls the fire alarm, gets ink all over his hands because when you pull it, it gets ink on your hands, so there's proof just in case people will do that. And then gets on, gets on his skateboard, starts flying by a bunch of students. He's like, I was never here, and hops over the fence again. And we have school cops, like, I don't know if you guys all have it, but there's like campus cops who are like, I don't know if they're like retired cops or like community I don't know. It's a sort, they have all the same stuff, you know, guns, tasers, I believe. They've got all that stuff with them, but it's just, that doesn't even matter. Like, it's the fact that he did that with cops there or just in general. But like, he's on his board now, he's at the street, and you just see the cop car going 80 miles an hour flying down the street just trying to catch this kid. And apparently what I've heard, they caught him. This man is going to be facing some serious consequences. So if they actually did caught him like I was told, he could probably be facing jail time, if not extreme expenses, because pulling the fire alarm is a felony, and he also hopped the school fence, which is trespassing, and obviously both of those are illegal, and things aren't looking too well for this man. So guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, I know it kind of stopped, like a hard stop, but I mean, that's pretty much how it happened. It hasn't happened since Wednesday, but in the past month, it literally has happened 6 to 7 times, which is insane because I've had full years where I've never heard the fire alarm. Like, I've had several years in a row I've never heard the fire alarm because things like that just don't normally happen. So, like I said, guys, please leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and maybe comment. You know, it always helps me out. Subscribe for more, guys, and I will see you guys next time. I also did have a question in my comments yesterday. I just told you guys you could ask me whatever you want, whenever you want, and this man asked me penis size. My penis size is -3 inches. I do have internal penis disorder. It's when your penis is shoved back inside you and almost to your stomach. It does really suck. If I want to have babies, they're going to have to do surgery to somehow get my sperm and donate it to, well, not donate it, but transfer it to my wife. I forget what it's called, but yeah, they're basically gonna have to do the whole thing where they merge the sperm and the egg themselves. But yeah, guys, like I said, that is all I got for this video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.